the reason I think Squish has a great story to be told is because he came from a terrible breeding situation. And he was one of 80 dogs kept on a farm. And they had no potable water, barely had some food. And that's actually how he got his name, is because he had a tremendous amount of intestinal parasites. So when I went to pick him up, his whole stomach was just squishy. And so he didn't know how to walk on a leash. But the great thing about him is he had an amazing spirit and a wonderful personality. So when he came into our care, which was actually on September 1st of this year, I just connected to him, and we had 23 German Shepherds that were taken from that farm that day. And for some reason, Squish was one of those dogs that I just naturally gravitated to. And so I wanted to make sure, I think everybody in the station knew that I wanted to make sure he got an amazing home like all the other dogs. And it worked out for me because Wendy, one of our amazing employees, is actually a cat person. She was like, hey, my family would love to meet Squish. I want to welcome Jay and Valerie to our show with Squish. And I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to talk to us and the viewers in our show about Squish.
Squish, come.
Really, you adopted him on September 25th. So you've only had him a few months, but it seems like he just kind of fit right in there.
Squish. He did. Squish. When we brought him home, you guys had, shared with us that it was, everything's new to him. We heard that, but I guess we didn't even realize the degree. We brought him home and, it was his first time in a house. It was his first time seeing kids. So he was pretty scared, and you could tell. But we just saw something in him that we knew he was good. And we actually ended up spending the night on this couch with the crate in the living room just to make sure that he had a good first night. And honestly, in the first 24 hours, we knew that he was the one for us.
I know you have a beautiful farm, basically. This beautiful piece of property. So I know he loves to go swimming now, and I see him, out there with the kids. And isn't it interesting to think when we look back and think, Squish probably grew up, living outside in that barn. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's such a ham. I love his ear, that one ear that's just kind of bent over.
Yes.
It's just interesting because it's to think that he probably lived out in this farm and have no really human interaction other than just throwing food into the stall that he was kept in and, a crate, that all of a sudden here's this dog getting this second chance because of you.
Yeah, he's very much a part of our family, and as soon as we knew it, we can't imagine life without him. We really can't. It's taught us a ton. We, I think, would never not get a rescue. It was such a great experience. And yes, it has to be the right fit. And I think you just trust your gut and you are patient with the animal, whether it's a dog or a cat, and you really get to know them and they get to know you. And there's just this bond and appreciation that I don't have any words for it. It's just fantastic.
So thankful to you both for making him your forever family member.
Well, thank you for giving us that opportunity.
Thank you so much to the both of you and your entire family, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a nice New Year's, and I know I'm going to keep getting updates.
Oh, always. Merry Christmas to you too, Chief. Thanks.
Thanks for the opportunity.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.